A trek through Karamoja village in Adunget sub-county just outside Moroto town. What you see littering the ground is actually human excreta. This is one of the areas where residents practice open defecation in the region.
For us, she has sung that issue of people cleaning their compound, cleaning their homes, not defecating around the water source. She's now tired. Nobody is responding.
Most people in Karamoja believe they are too poor to construct latrines in their homes. Karamoja has about 400 residents. It is only Teko Nakiro, the village health team member, who has a latrine. The rest is themselves in a valley about 300 meters nearby. The elders claim the children are responsible for the feces here. There is also a cultural belief here that a mother-in-law cannot share a latrine with her son-in-law.
The belief is that when these things met, the waste matters meet inside the latrine, then that becomes a bad omen.
They have the complaint of they don't have food to give them to eat, to give them energy to dig latrines, and then the other thing they're talking of, they don't have the local materials.
The leaders' main concern is how to change the mindset of the community. One approach that was used with funding from the District Water and Sanitation Grant is community-led total sanitation, CLTS. The approach was used in Koititi and Kaingolajek villages in Lotome sub-county in Napak district. It is a way of triggering residents to abandon a practice by exposing them to it and letting them feel the negative effect. For instance, health workers can put a piece of bread close to some feces and challenge someone to eat it.
We make them to open one bottle which was not opened, and they took that water. Then we told them also to open one. Then we just put a thread and to touch feces, and we put inside there. They refused. These people started looking for ways to improve this village.
As of last year, Lotome sub-county was having a latrine coverage of just 3%.
For a long time, these communities over here have been easing themselves in the bushes surrounding this place. But since the beginning of this year, they have migrated from the practice to this one. And this is the 39th latrine they have for about 45 households here. The benefits they admit are enormous.
After we were told feces are dangerous, we make sure we use the latrine every time.
Even children used to eat themselves in the compound. Because we were taught that all feces are dangerous, even that of children we now drop in the pit latrine.
A village like this one, since we started, has even never reported a case of hepatitis, because they have stood to the test of saying that feces, whether the one of children, whether the one of what, should be in the latrine.
Leaders from the region have found it difficult to stop people defecating in the open, and this has not been helped by the lack of a binding legislation or bylaws.
We think that if these ordinances are passed by the council and enforced, they will go a long way to transform these communities.
It is hoped that the situation will improve with time, especially if local leaders and the village health teams work hard to change the mindset of the community.
I believe with the time, even in this area here, things will change. Given the fact that you have VHTs here, much as VHT is a bit not really motivated in terms of from the members.
If we spoke from the village level up to the district and the national level, then the chances that our people will respond are very high.
Experience has shown that the community-led total sanitation is one of the most suitable ways of changing the mindset here. The problem that dogs this initiative is limited funding.
So the ripple down effects are huge. If, for example, there's no money to provide adequate sanitation to the communities, people will continue practicing open defecation.
A place like Karamoja has been seen to be left in many aspects because of the history given.
If they can increase this grant to reach to levels that can help us to do more CLTS work, it would serve us good.
Following the success of the new approach, Leaders hope that it will be replicated in villages like Karamoja to improve sanitation and create a clean and hygienic environment that benefits everyone. Moses Akena, NTV.